Today we're talking business. I want to focus a little bit on the business side of photography. One of the biggest struggles as a photographer is finding clients. But after a lot of trial and error, I figured out what works. Well, at least what works for me and for my photography business. So in this video, I'll break down the exact ways I find clients, from networking to social media, and how you can do the same. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Samuel. This is Newman Photographs, and on this channel, I create photography content. So if that is what you're into, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss another one of my videos. One of the most powerful ways to find new clients is networking. Okay, now networking can be different for everyone. For me, the way I do it is through street photography. Whenever I'm going out to shoot street photography, I always carry with me my business cards. And let me explain to you the gameplay here. So as you may or may not know, I do portrait street photography, meaning that I take portraits of random people, right? I just go up to them in the streets and I ask them for a photo. I upload these videos on my Instagram and on my YouTube channel. And if you've ever seen them, at the end of the video, you notice that I always show them the photo and you see their reaction. This is great because you see their reaction, they tell you that they love the photos and that, they really enjoyed the interaction. And this is where I go in and say, well, this is my business card. If you ever want a family photo shoot, a couple's photo shoot, for a wedding, or for your business, whatever it may be, here's my business card, let's talk. And this is great because to me, it's kind of like giving them a free sample, if you will. You know, when you go to like these stores to buy food, there's always a vendor with like free samples for like a restaurant or maybe a dessert, whatever it may be. And he's giving out, just small samples that you can taste. And if you taste it and you like it, then you can go ahead and buy the product. This is kind of like what I'm doing. I'm giving out free samples of my photo shoots, just little photo shoots that last 1 minute to 2 minutes tops, right? And then I'm giving them my business card. So networking through street photography is one of the ways that I find clients. Word of mouth is also very, very important in order to find clients. Now, I firmly think that past clients are one of the best ways to find new clients. And to me, it's as simple as if someone loved your work, they'll talk about it. Now, the way this applies to my business is that whenever I post the interactions and the photos on my Instagram, whoever's in the photo, they're gonna find it and share it on their stories. They're gonna share it to their family. They're gonna share it to their friends. They're gonna be like, hey, I met this photographer. He took my portraits and they are great. And then their friends and family are gonna see the video and they are going to keep sharing it. And this way, your work gets viewed by more and more people. Your work gets talked about by more and more people. And this will bring in new potential clients. Now, say you're not doing street photography like I do, you can still apply word of mouth. Whenever you're doing like a dedicated photo shoot, always give 125%. What I'm trying to say is really give it your all and show that you're professional, show your passion, arrive early, don't be late, right? Communicate with the model. Just make sure that you're on top of your game and that you're really in control. Make them feel comfortable. The more they enjoy that experience, when they get home, they're gonna talk about it and they're gonna recommend you to their coworkers. They're gonna recommend you to their friends, their family members. Word of mouth is really important. Now, there's the other side to it. If you're not giving your all, you're still gonna get word of mouth, but it's not gonna be good. Word of mouth is one of those things that happens regardless of if your work is good or bad. If it's good, then it's positive word of mouth. If it's bad, you're still gonna get word of mouth. People are still gonna talk about you and your work, but it's not gonna be very positive. Now, something else you can do to encourage word of mouth a little bit is a little call to action, right? Encourage all your clients to recommend your work to their friends or family members or anybody they may know that is looking for a photographer. A little call to action like that can go a long way because really, you never know who's in contact with who. Another big way that I find clients is through social media. And the best thing about it is that it's completely free, right? Social media is the best way to reach more clients without spending a dime. Now, to me, the best platform to do this is on Instagram. And I'm gonna share with you my Instagram strategy a little bit just to show you how I use it to find new clients. So the first thing is that I'm consistently active on Instagram, and I always post my best work. This is to keep my portfolio clean and fresh. Another thing that I do is that I use Instagram stories to announce whenever I'm available for photo shoots. And this would be like a simple 30-second video saying, hey, I'm available for photo shoots from this date to that date. If you want a photo shoot with me or with a friend, a family member, or with your special partner, whatever it may be, then just send me a DM and let's make it happen. And then what will happen is that someone will see this story and then reply to it by saying that, hey, I'm actually looking to have a photo shoot, and then you reply to their message and boom. This is as simple as that. Now, speaking of messages, it's important to reply to as many DMs as you can and also as many comments as you can. Engagement is really important on Instagram. But this is a little bit of a side note. On the note of Instagram and using social media to find clients, show your work, people love seeing how things are done, right? So something you can do is post behind the scenes clips of your photo shoots. This will show how you work with your clients, and it will show the quality of your interactions, the quality of your work. I have a ton of those videos on my Instagram, right? If someone wants to work with me, they can go on my Instagram, they'll see my photos, they'll see my portfolio, and they'll also see the videos that I do where I interact with people. They see how I guide them, how I make them feel comfortable, how I make them smile, and it will show how I work. So this will most likely make them want to work with you and have that same experience. And to me, it's as simple as when they see how I work, they feel more confident about booking me, if that makes sense. And whenever you make these posts, whether it's on your story or on your Instagram feed, use hashtags, especially local hashtags, right? Local hashtags and tagging locations can help people find your work and find you more easily. For example, if you're in Paris, you use hashtag Paris photographer, for example. Moving on, another way that I find clients is by having a good portfolio. A strong portfolio builds credibility and makes you look more professional. Now, it doesn't have to be something too crazy, right? A simple website or a portfolio on Instagram works really well in highlighting your work. To show my portfolio, I just use Pexels. On Pexels, I go ahead and post my photos there. It's completely free so that everyone can see them. I also use, as you know, Instagram to show my photo. And both of these options are free. You don't really need a dedicated website or something too crazy like that. Maybe down the line, yes. But as you're first starting, you just need a place to put all your photos so that people can see the quality of your work. And if you're doing this on Instagram, don't be afraid to put a call to action on your bio. For example, DM for a photo shoot or book me for a photo shoot. Something like that will make it easier for the client to reach out. Okay, sometimes you have to go after the client instead of waiting them to reach out for you. And this is another way that I find clients. It's through cold outreach and pitching. What you can do is reach out to businesses. Brands, restaurants, local businesses always need photography. So you can send them a quick email or even a DM offering them your services. But make sure to make it about them and how having good photos and hiring you would benefit their business. Pitching is very important. Now, I do have a specific way that I pitch my services to businesses. I might make a video about that actually. But for example, it can be something as simple as, hey, I really like your brand and I'd love to help showcase your products with high quality photos. If you're just starting as a photographer, then you're gonna have to collaborate with brands or models for free because you have to start somewhere, right? This will help you get your name out there, but it will also help you build your portfolio. I even started like that. The first photo shoots that I was doing, whether it be for a client, a brand, a business, it was all for free because I needed to build my portfolio and I needed to get my name out there. So if you're just starting out, most likely you're gonna have to do all your collaborations for free. In the beginning, at least. See it like this: one free shoot with the right person can bring paid gigs. So even if you're doing a photo shoot for free, always give your best, because you never know where you can lead to. So these are the best ways that I found clients as a photographer. So that is networking, social media, having a good portfolio, and direct outreach. So if you're struggling to find clients, just start with one of these strategies and be consistent. Now let me know in the comments if this video has been helpful, if you've been struggling to find clients in the past, or even how do you find clients. Now in this video, I talked about how I find clients as a photographer. Now, if you want to know more about how I make money as a photographer and how you can do that too, then you can watch this video right here. You can also click here to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. The channel is growing. I appreciate every single one of you. Check out my Moody preset, first link in the description below. Thank you for watching. Stay creative. God bless you. And I'll see you in the next one.